I wear my hair back and forth. I wear my hair back and forth. That's the only random thing I think of saying at the beginning. Anyways, yeah, we got a battle against. God damn it, I always forget. We had a battle against darkmaster491. 491. That's a weird number to have. Anyways, yes, battle against darkmaster491. It is a standard battle, and so I go into the VS recorder and click the thing. Go. All right. So he's gonna lead off with a Persian. I lead off with my Uxie. So I figure he's gonna fake out. So I go for the wild chase just to go for the wild chase, but he just wild chases himself to get some super effective damage off. So he wild chases first, so I can see what he goes into first. He ends up going into a bronze song, and I just wild chase. And now I'm just gonna go into my Clefable to see what this thing wants to do. So I'm gonna go for the flamethrower to get some damage off because this bronze song kind of walls my team. I think Clefable's the only thing that can super effective it. So go for that flamethrower. Doesn't do much. I do get the burn, which kind of mattered, but it didn't really at the end of the game. So yeah, he does set up his stealth rocks, which I figured he'd do. So I'm just gonna go for the wish to see what kind of bronze song this is. And he goes for the rain dance, so I know this is a rain dance team. I'm like, wow, 2 rain dance teams in a row. Well, like, I don't go looking for rain dance teams. They just find me somehow. So yeah, I go for the thunder wave, predicting a switch. Ends up going to a Persian, which is awesome, and I get that T wave, which is very very nice, and I get a useless wish. So I'm gonna go for the wish again right here, just so I can heal up my Uxie because it took a lot of wild chase damage, and he just goes for the fake out to get some minute damage off. So I'm going to go for the wish now again to see what he wants to do, and he just gets parahaxed here, I think, which is really just kind of whatever. He can't really do anything to me. Even if he has the water pulse for the technician, that's still not going to do much. So I'm going to go now into my Uxie. I know it can take any hit, and he does go for the water pulse here, I believe, and it doesn't do much. Even with technician and the rain boost, it's just not that powerful of a move. And I do get most of my health back thanks to the wish. So I'm going to go for my stealth rocks now because I want them up because they're like one of the best moves in the game. So stealth rocks, and he's just going to go for some water pulses, which still doesn't do much. He does get the confusion here, which is kind of annoying because I have terrible luck and I'm probably going to hit myself a lot. Duxie has like really bad attack and awesome defense, so even if I do hit myself, I really won't do much to myself. So I go for light screen, so his water pulses do less damage as he gets parahaxed. And here I go for the reflect, but I do get the confusion axe, which really sucks. But I don't do anything to myself because Uxie's a beast. As he just wild chases out because he realizes he can't do anything to me. So you're gonna go now into the Venusaur, which is a weird thing to see in a rain team. I guess it's for the fire resist weakness thing. So he does sleep me as I just went for the reflect again. So I do have sleep fighter, so I decided to switch out into my Persian here to take the special hit. I'm not Persian. He switches into Persian. I switch into Clefable to take the special hit, but he just goes into Persian. So I decided to switch straight into my Rachi to take the fake out, and I know this is a good time to set up because I do have my light screen up. So fake out does nothing. I'm just gonna go for some calm minds to see because I want to get some. Because I figure he's gonna switch, and he does end up switching and goes into the bronze zone again, which I figured. So calm mind, awesome. Now I know I can kill this thing with a thunderbolt, and I'm just gonna do that, not to over predict or anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for that T-bolt after all this after turn stuff, and thunderbolt's gonna take out the bronze zone. So yay, down it goes. Hooray, go. Yeah. So he's gonna go now into the Pina Colada, maybe the what's it called again? Ludicolo. So I'm gonna go for a calm mind because I want his like special hits to do less. He ends up just setting up the rain. I didn't think he had it, that's why I went for the calm mind. I probably just went straight for the psychic, but yeah. So he does go for the hydro pump, even with the rain boost, with the +2 that I have from the calm mind. It's still not a 2-hit KO, so I know that psychic is an easy 2-hit KO. So it's looking good for me. He's just gonna go for another hydro pump after this, and it's not gonna kill me, so I can just psychic him, and that will be down with the Ludicolo. So I just took out a pretty fearsome rain sweeper. Yay for all this rain. Rain, go away, come again some other day. So down it goes, and with leftovers I'll be back in yellow health, but Rachi isn't very good, so yeah. So he's now gonna go into the Raikou, and I kind of hope I kind of think he's gonna like set up some calm minds or some substitutes. So I just stay in and go for the psychic to see what he wants to do. We just go straight for the thunder, and I do see the light orb, so I'm figuring it's not one of them sub calm mind ones because it's in the rain and has thunder. So I'm gonna go into Clefable because I want to get the T-wave off on this thing. I'm gonna go for the wish, predicting a switch into Persian, thinking he's gonna like want to switch into that, predicting thunder wave, but he just stays in. So I figure he's gonna stay in here again, so I go for the T-wave, but now he just predicts that switch very nicely and goes into his Persian, predicting the thunder wave. So yeah, that kind of sucks for me, but he's just switching around and stuff. And yeah, so I get my wish back up to full health, so all that was kind of useless. And now I'm just gonna switch back into my, what do I do here? I just wish up because I want to get some health back on Uxie. And he goes for water pulse, which does nothing because yeah, water pulse Persian is overrated. I don't know why people prefer Water Pulse. Even though it's Technician boosted, it's just not that powerful. That did nothing. So, gonna go into Uxie to get some more wish recovery back, and hopefully I can wake this thing up so I can get some dual screens up and try to set up for something else. So, Water Pulse still, I live it very nicely. Gonna get my wish back up all the way, and now I'm back at like really good health, and then the rain is done, so it's looking awesome for me. But it turns out this thing has Rain Dance too, so he is gonna set up the rain again, so now I have to wait another 8 turns to stall it out, which is fine because Uxie is like a complete beast. So he is going to Kingdra. I mean, why wouldn't he have a Kingdra? It's a rain team. I can't believe the last rain team didn't even have a Kingdra. That was weird. So yeah, he does have a Kingdra. He does go for the Hydro Pump. He does miss, which really sucks, but I really should have went for the Light Screen first in the first place. I went for the Reflect because I thought it was going to be like DD Kingdra. So he does go for the Hydro Pump here, and with the Rain and the Stab and the fact that Kingdra is awesome, it is going to take out my Uxie before I can set up the Light Screen, so that really blows. But I do see the Life Orb, which is going to help me. So I know Clefable can take a hit because it is like max special defense, so I'm going to go for the T-Wave because I need to slow this thing down because with the Swift Swim, this thing is like can destroy my entire team. So I do end up living the Hydro Pump just barely. Gonna go for the T-Wave, so that thing is like completely crippled now, so that is amazing. So I'm gonna stay in here because I still don't have anything left on my team that can take a rain boosted Hydro Pump, so I'm just gonna stay in, go for the Wish to heal whatever comes in after Clefable dies. He goes for the Waterfall, and that is gonna take out Clefable easily. So I'm gonna go into Flygon now because Flygon is banded and can kill this thing easily. So I'm gonna go into Flygon. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, and that is gonna take it out. I didn't go for the Dragon Claw or the Outrage because I kind of thought he may switch. So Earthquake's gonna easily take it off, and I do get my wish back with like a whopping 12 or 20 something hit points, which actually kind of mattered, which is really funny. I don't think it did, but it may have, because he's gonna go now into the Venusaur, and I know it's Scarf because it outsped my Uxie earlier, so he is gonna go for the Scarf Sleep powder that is gonna put my Flygon to sleep. So yeah. And the rain is gone, which is awesome, but he's going to go back into his Persian to try to set up. So I hope I get the first turn Wig to kill it off, but I don't. So I'm going to try to get a second turn Wig to try to kill it off, and I don't. But he gets Parax. So I try to get a third turn Wig and try to kill it off, but I don't. So he does get his rain back up, which is really pisses me off. So I am going to wake up here because I'm guaranteed to, and I'm just going to Earthquake that Persian, and it's down, but he got his rain up. His last rain inducer is dead, but he already got his rain up, so that kind of blows Donkey Dick. So, yay. So, he's going to go now into the Scarf Venusaur. He is going to go for the Leaf Storm to try and kill me off, but I just barely live it, which is why that wish recovery may have mattered, which is really hilarious. So, I do live it just barely. Going to go for the Earthquake, and that is going to take out the Venusaur. So, he has, what, like 2 guys left or 1 guy left? It's looking really good for me because I got a Banded Flygon out here that's, like, half dead. And I have 2 other guys that I haven't even shown yet. So, his last turns out to be... As I stop lagging. His last is the Raikou, so yeah, it's a good game. I'm just gonna let my Flygon die. He's gonna Aura Sphere me, and I'm just gonna go into my Scarf Porygon Z and just try to attack it for the kill. And my camera actually cuts out at the end, so as the HP is going down, the thing's gonna like stop. But yeah, that's a really good game. Guy whose name I forget again because I always forget people's name. Good game. Bye, guys. Woo.